reduce might be reflected in his will to win. He wanted this fight.
Well, there he is, Roberto Duran. 81 bouts, 76 victories.
57 knockouts.
57 knockouts.
That's what you have to underline.
In with his group from Panama. Luis Speda, his managers, his mentor, handling Roberto. Again, if you weren't with us earlier, one of the stories circulating, we know it to be true. The two principals, Roberto and Tommy, passed in the elevator 2 days ago. As they passed, they stopped. Roberto looked at Tommy Hearns, and he said in his best broken English, "Tomasa, 2 more days, 2 more days, I kill you." And Tommy just looked at him and he gave him his best glare, and he said very derogatively, "No mas."
Here comes Rocky too.
Well, they both picked the same song. On the basis of their entries, it's a draw. Their entry themes have indicated a standoff.
I think they both beat Liz Taylor's entrance into Rome in Cleopatra.
No one could beat Liz Taylor's entry.
There he is, the champion of the world. Thomas Hearns, the hitman. The Motor City Cobra no more. Back to the hitman.
There's an interesting story on that. When he originally did that cover for Ring Magazine, complete with a gangster dress and a Tommy gun as the hitman, which is what he wanted to be, then he had 30 knockouts in 32 fights. The mayor of Detroit asked him, please don't give the city a bad name. He took the name Motor City Cobra, and now he wants the name Hitman back.
I think we're going to see 2 outstanding rounds of boxing in round 1 and 2. I think that Hearns believes that Duran is vulnerable in the early rounds. He was dropped by the Jesus, and subsequently he's worried about his hand. He wants to get it over early. Subsequently, Mr. Duran, sniffing for the hound in time that he thinks is there, is going to go right for it. So you're going to see 2 blistering first rounds, I think.
Once again, I remind you, Tommy Hearns tipped in at 153 3/4. Roberto Duran scaled 154 even at this morning's weigh-in. Tommy Hearns stands 6 feet 1. Roberto Duran is 5.5 inches shorter at 5'7.5". The age difference now 8 years, because tomorrow Roberto Duran celebrates his 33rd birthday, June 16th. But the one difference that I find unconscionable is the 11 inches in reach. What about that reach?
I believe that Roberto Duran will be inside. Anybody who doesn't believe that, I'm going to tell them right now, there ain't no way you're going to hold Mr. Duran off. That is his method. He will have his head on Tommy's chest. So the 11 inches will not be as important as the paper says it is. Here comes Tommy Hearns.
Jerry Lister, what about your feelings on the 11 inches of reach?
It's an advantage when you know what to do with it. But with a guy like Duran, it can work as a disadvantage. Hearns does not like it inside. Long arms don't help you inside. When they do get inside, Hearns has just got to grab them and hold them until they're broke instead of trying to wing it with them.
And there was a question in that Sugar Ray Leonard fight as to whether Tommy can clinch. He did not look as if he could clinch when Sugar Ray was raking his body.
It's interesting to note that some of Sugar Ray's most famous fights, or I correct myself, Roberto Duran's most famous fights were lawful, including the recent Marvin Hector loss.
He intimidated Marvin. I hope he does not intimidate Tommy.
This special event is being brought to you on the Event Television Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I would ask you to please welcome Panamanian artist and international entertainer, Senor Jaime Ellis, who represents Panama at Minty International Festivals, performing at the special request of General Manuel Antonio Noriega for Robert Duran this evening, here is Mr. Jaime Ellis to present the Panamanian National Anthem.
Now we're going to hear the playing of the Panamanian National Anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaime Ellis.
What did I do wrong?
Alcanzamos por fin la victoria en el campo feliz de la Unión. Con ardientes fulgores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. Con ardientes fulgores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. Es preciso cubrir con un velo del pasado el Calvario y la cruz, y que adorne el azul de tu cielo, del concordia la espléndida luz. El progreso acaricia tus lares al compás de sublime canción. Ves fluir a tus pies ambos mares que dan rumbo a tu noble misión. Alcanzamos por fin la victoria en el campo feliz de la Unión. Con ardientes fulgores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. Con ardientes fulgores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. ¡Viva Panamá! ¡Viva Duran!
Senor Jaime Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to call recognition to our excellent color guard of the evening, representing the United States Marine Corps, the United States Marine Corps Reserve Unit from the Clark County area. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next lady needs no introduction. She is lovely, she is talented, she is a nightclub singer of singers and entertainer of entertainers. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the national anthem for the United States of America, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Miss Lola Falana.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets regular, bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the
Miss Lola Falana, ladies and gentlemen.
Now as the sun begins to set behind the mountains here in the valley of Las Vegas, the temperatures are cooling off a bit, which may help both fighters should this fight go the distance. Roberto Duran wearing a growth of beard, looks like it took him a week to get there.
There is one thing to be mentioned here. The 12 rounds favors Duran. He was tired in the 14th and 15th rounds of the Hagler fight. This 12-round limit favors Duran.
Slowly, the ring is beginning to be emptied of the entourages. And very shortly, we'll get down to the business of the evening, which is the WBC Super Welterweight Championship. Let's go to our ring announcer, Chuck Hull.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Art Lurie, Chairman, and by the World Boxing Council, Jose Suleiman, President. The officials assigned by those two governing bodies. The judges are Newton Campos of Brazil, Harry Gibbs of England, and Hans Desmert of Belgium. The timekeeper is Charlie Rock. Counting at the knockdown, Jane Broadfoot. And the referee is Carlos Padilla. This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the Super Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing, in the red corner, the challenger, fighting out of Panama City, Panama, weighing an even 154 pounds. He has a professional record of 77 wins, 5 defeats, with 58 knockouts. He has held 3 world titles in his career. He is a man with the hands of stone, Roberto Duran. And in the new fighter, the WBC Super Welterweight Champion, fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing in 153 and 1/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 38 wins, 1 defeat, with 32 KOs. No longer is he called the Motor City Cobra. He has returned as Thomas, the Hitman, Hearns.
Referee Carlos Padilla.
Who's 10 seconds?
Padilla calling the man. Let's see if we can overhear the
Hearns,
conversation.
you're going to box for 12 rounds. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid using any kinds of foul. Don't throw any punches during the break, okay? Seconds, come on, fighting.
Both of them glaring at one another. And the moment has come.
Let's get it on.
As they say in the bull ring, the moment of truth is here. Bert?
This was an all-world scowling match. Let's see if the fight is as good.
Referee Carlos Padilla.
Hearns is trying to establish his jab and the reach advantage, where he's going to be when he can land it and he can't get hit back. Setting up the jab and establishing his distance.
Duran is trying to find the body now. Countering Tommy's long left.
You can't do anything if that jab is in his face all night long.
Hearns moving forward. Duran backpedaling. No serious punches to this point in round 1.
Duran a little bit more tentative than I thought he'd be. He's looking.
He always starts out this way. He tries to size up his opponent. He triangulates him before he fires his punches. He wants to see him in his eyes.
Duran, a legend in his country of Panama. Halfway through round 1. WBC
Good right hand, stack at Duran. Look at him smear. A right hand behind the ear. Look at him smear. Whoa!
straight right back. Short with the right hand.
Duran has been hurt.
Remember, this man, Roberto Duran, has never been knocked out and only been knocked down twice in his career. 2 minutes long round.
Hearns is using that jab the way he has to win. He's cut. Duran is cut over the left eye by that last right hand shot. As he was falling, he got clipped by an uppercut and an opened uppercut.
He's got his back to us now.
A right hand staggers Duran. The big man and the little man thus far. Right hand. Down goes Duran. Duran is is on clear street.
He doesn't know where he is.
He's up.
He doesn't know.
Not a standing eight. Says, are you okay?
He doesn't know where he is.
Carlos Padilla says, are you all right?
He's on clear street and he's going to go.
Hearns on the attack.
And he's still waving him in.
And almost through the ropes. The referee looking it over very carefully. Durant bounces right back up and he's over. Durant is badly hurt.
6, 7.
He's giving him a standing eight count. I was under the impression.
No, he went down. He went down. He kept the count. It was a mandatory.
The look of Eagles is gone. He is in the wrong corner.
Durant is in the wrong corner.
Does not know where he is.
Was knocked down twice in the first round by Tommy Hearns. And is hurt. In his entire career of 81 fights, he'd only been knocked out twice. Hearns has knocked him down twice
Hearns
in the
said-
first round.
Excuse me. Now, Hearns did say he would go for a knockout in the first and second round when Duran was vulnerable, and he's keeping his word.
Straight right hand.
That's the first time he's ever been knocked down by a right. Both of the Jesus' knockdowns were left hooks.
Straight right hand did it. Overhand right.
He looks like he wants that hitman back.
Referee Carlos Padilla of the Philippines. And again, he's almost knocked through the ropes as Hearns pours it on and knocks him down a second time. But he made it through round one, and now round two. Let's see where we go from here. Hearns in command at the end of round one. Right hand to the body by Duran.
Duran will try anything. He needs to try.
I'm afraid it's going to be a short evening. Hearns has put the ball on. Good right hand by Duran, however.
Duran did get that punch in. One of the nice right hand by Tommy Hearns, and he's all over Duran. He is all over it. Duran barely able to defend himself. Grabs and holds.
He's out. The legs are gone.
Duran is hurt. He's wobbly. Tommy hits him with another right.
This is
Another right. I think this fight is very close to being over. A left hand. Duran fights off the ropes.
He's out. He's out.
He was out before he hit the
A
canvas.
minute 58.
That's it.
Hearns
Stop the
right
fight.
hand.
Stop the fight.
It's
Referee
over.
Carlos Padilla
Out before he hit the canvas.
That's all. This fight is over. We'll have the official time from the
He doesn't know where he is. He said, well,
announcer Chuck Cole.
He has not known where he is since the first fight.
we stayed here.
Hey, shut up! For what? Stop! We're being pushed! Easy!
There is chaos in the ring again.
He did as he promised. Tommy Hearns said to him, and he did it.
And also what he has done is set up a marvelous fight with marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Big man be delivered. And forever, perhaps.
I think this is Roberto's last fight. The last two.
It's the end of an era. And the right minute. It's the end of Roberto Duran.
What is happening now while Chuck Hall tries to get the official time is that the ring has been surrounded by its usual grouping of people, including the Caesar's Palace guards, who look tougher than they are because I see people coming in over. And Roberto's corner is, I'm afraid, very soft.
In Spanish, he said, what did I do wrong?
He got hit. He got hit.
He got nailed. There's a replay of
We
the...
want to get the bill on, but we also want to talk to the champion. Tommy, a stunning ending to this fight. Congratulations on an incredible knockout of a man that had never been knocked out, had only been knocked out twice in his career, and you knocked him down 3 times in this fight. When did you know you had hurt him badly?
After the first round, I knew he was hurt. I knew I had hurt him.
just a matter of me getting to him. He was a very good defensive fighter on the ropes. The move where I just had to get him in the center of the ring. And once I was able to get him in the center of the ring, I was able to drop the shots that I wanted to drop.
Did he at any time hurt you? The right hand that put him down in the first round looked like one of the best punches we've ever seen you throw. How would you rank it?
I have to say that was the hitman coming back again. One of them great shots.
The hitman from Detroit is back.
He's back.
How do you feel about this victory over a great fighter, a legend, Roberto Duran?
I feel great. I think that Roberto is still a great legend fighter. And I feel that he has a lot more good fight left in him.
Congratulations, son.
Roberto Duran is okay. Here's Chuck Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Carlos Padilla stops the bout at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the second round. A winner by a TKO and still WBC Super Welterweight Champion, Thomas.
Well, you saw it. A right hand that had Duran out before he hit the canvas. He went out and face first.
And then the Caesar's Palace fireworks in the background.
Duran is leaving the ring, being guided down by his handlers. He's had a great career.
A gallant warrior.
And isn't it ironic, Bert, that some of the greatest fighters go overnight, like Carmen Basilio against Gene Fullman. They just seem to go overnight. They age overnight, and you can't cheat Father Time.
Well, I think the sand in his hourglass came to an end, but there was an erosion over a period of time for Roberto, but this time he was carried out on his shield, unlike the New Orleans No Mas affair. This time he tried everything, and it wasn't enough.
This time, the goodbye was final.
This time's the last time.
Said when we chatted with him, the hitman is back, and he said he doesn't recall throwing a more devastating punch than the right hand that knocked Roberto down in the first round.
Well, as Dory said, he was on Queer Street. His legs were crossed. He could not move, and it was an official TKO. But I think that merely was
technical
formalization of what we all knew before he hit the canvas.
1 minute and 7 seconds of the second round, and I don't know about you, Bert Sugar, you, Jerry Lisker, but to me, it's a sad evening in a way. While it's a great night for Tommy Hearns and for Emmanuel Stewart and all the people that are in Tommy's camp and the Michiganders and Detroiters, it's a very sad night in many ways for boxing because of the end of a great career by Roberto Duran.
Never feel sorry for a man who just made $3 million on his face. However, as I analyze it, Hearns did what he had to do, establish that jab, everything works over it, and Duran could do nothing with that jab in his face. Came over the top with the right, and it was all over in the first round.
That was the same leverage he used against Pepino Cuevas. Exactly. He got the leverage tonight, and he got the knockout and the prediction, the second round prediction.
Well, Duran was...
This special event is being brought to you on the Event Television Network.
Duran was looking for Hound, and he found it. Only it was the Hound of the Baskervilles.
I don't know what you just said.
This bartender's next big league pitcher and loves to serve fire brewed Strohs. See what I mean? That was his fastball. That was the curve. Look out. Wild pitch. What was that? Relief pitcher.
Strohs and Stroh Light, fire brewed for smoother tasting.
We weren't getting feed at that time. I had to come up and get you. Come on, please up.
Charlie, thank you. Great fight.
You're looking into the ring at Caesar's Palace in Caesar's World, packed with the fans of the champion of the world, WBC Super Welterweight Division, Tommy Hearns, who scored a typical knockout over Roberto Duran of Panama in 1 minute and 7 seconds of the second round, and did it so that there was no question in anybody's mind who the champion of this division is. Bert?
And as he said, the hitman is back.
Jerry, I felt somewhat saddened, as I said, in the sudden demise of this great champion. We're going to see the closing moments again.
Watch that right hand. He's loading up.
Don't forget, he's already been knocked down twice in the first round and was hurt when he came out to start this second round.
He's using the ropes for support, and his legs are wide apart. His legs are shot right now.
And look at the hand speed of Tommy.
He's got him.
Duran really was clinging on there. He never got in the fight, Duran. He was cut round the left eye very quickly.
He didn't lose his cool.
Look at that right.
This is where he almost knocked Roberto through the ropes, just unloading with both hands and hurting his man. Referee Carlos Padilla watching intently, and there's the right hand, and it was over right then, ladies and gentlemen.
He was up before he hit the canvas.
That was a deep dish beauty of a right.
As Tommy Hearns told us, and I understand.
Here is the replay.
Here's another view of it. Oh. Now he's got him on the ropes and is giving him both hands. Roberto covering up. Now he drops his hands and is being hit at will.
He's just fighting back at him.
This is Taz, please.
Where he is.
Now here's the puncher. There it is. On the button. Unfortunately, I understand due to technical difficulties, the chat we had with the champion, Tommy Hearns, in the ring didn't get on the air. There was no audio. But what he said to me was that the right hand that put Roberto away in the second round was probably the best right hand of his career.
Picture perfect. And what Duran said in Spanish when he regained consciousness was, in Spanish, what did I do wrong?
He did not know.
He didn't do anything wrong. He got beat by a better fighter. And that's boxing.
Now the question is, what's next for Tommy Hearns?
Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Where else can he go from a big money fight?
And his ambition, you must understand, is 4 titles. He has had 2, the welterweight and the junior middleweight, called the super welterweight. He wants the middleweight and light heavyweight titles. I think off this performance, he might give Marvelous Marvin Hagler a bad good fight.
And with his frame at 6'1", he could put on weight and carry it easily and move up. Would that seem possible to you, Jerry Lisker?
He could move up, but God gives you a natural punch at a natural weight. If Tommy Hearns goes up to 160 or 170 or higher,
11 inches less. Beat